Hey everyone, what's up? How are ya? I hope you're fine. My name is Anya, and let's get right back to the game. We just had a horrible nightmare. I still feel tired. How long have I been sleeping? What, 10 days? No, wait, 2 days again? It's the 13th, it was the 10th when I went to sleep. I've slept for 3 days. What's happening to me? Am I sleepwalking? 3 days lost. Well, maybe somebody came and set the time, sped up the clock. I've slept for 3 days. It was November. Okay, no. Weird. But what we wanted to day 4 time lost, November 13th, 2011. Anything else? No. We wanted to check out the cabin again of this Ivar dude. I wonder if the test results are ready. I'd better ask Arthur about it. What test results? I totally forgot. Well, fine. Well, shall we call him? How do I use the damn phone again? Oh, right click to open. It's said right on the screen.
Yes.
Hi, Arthur.
Oh, hi, Howard. How are you doing?
Listen, I just wanted to know if you had got anything back yet about the substance I left in my office.
Oh, right.
Yes, I've got the report right here. Just a moment. Yes, here it is. It's nasty stuff, all right. Some kind of neural medicine, but mixed with a hallucinogen.
Why is the music so loud?
Hallucinogen according to the report, although they're not sure yet exactly what it is.
Thanks, Arthur. That's all I needed to know.
Don't mention it. Take care.
You too. See you soon.
Medicine analysis results. Okay. Well, if you would have been taking the medicine, it might have been an indication with the hallucinogenic, maybe why he slept so much. I hope that no one is here this time. Although I'm definitely no expert on hallucinogenics and whether they make you sleep. I have no clue. But I know that a lot of medicine makes you sleepy and drowsy. But then he wasn't taking it, so so wait. He may have come out of this room or the opposite one. The sound of the door was nearby. I should check here more carefully. Let's see if this is still a blank paper. Yeah, okay. Nothing on it yet. And then let's see if we can open the trapdoor. Of course. He must have come from here. Or there. It's locked. So that's not what I got the key for? Wait, this is the paintbrush? Here. A key ring with 2 keys. It was given to me by that strange man I spoke to at the cabin. Wait, why is the sound... I gotta turn down the music again. It's a bit annoying right now. Great, now it's practically gone. I didn't even turn it down that much, but... if I can't hear my own thoughts, my own voice... There you go. It does work. Oh boy. Will you go down? Yeah, sure. We chickened out before, so let's do this now then. It smells almost the same as Mr. Field's cellar here. Well, the same smelly plants then. Oh damn it, I still haven't looked those up. I wanted to, but I forgot. Okay, great. What's this? It's locked. Well, maybe this is what the other key is for. No. This won't work. Damn it. What's this? Oh, please, not another riddle. This is an interesting thing. There is a moving pointer which has some ink on it. I think this is some kind of marking tool. Can I use it? No? Okay. Yeah. What's this? Oh, we can't click it. Why can't we click this mask and then do nothing with it? What's this? I can't, okay. More masks then, huh? Oh God, I just had a thought, damn it, I don't know what they're called, but I remember there was a period in time when they would make masks of dead people. You know, when the person had died, they would take with some material, I don't even remember what, they would take a mask from their face for memory's sakes or something. In German, they're just called a death mask. Totenmaske. But damn, I have no clue what they're called in English. Are they called death mask too? What is this? There are symbols here. Some of them are defaced. The one on the top left resembles a spiral. Yeah. Ugh, don't give me the same text again. What is this? Very weird. Anything else here? Is this another door? But can we enter? The door's locked. Okay, well, we still have one key. I don't see a keyhole though. Can we use it on the door? I guess not, huh? Well, let's continue down the hall. It's locked again. Is everything locked here, huh? And I can't use the key. Damn it. Nope. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see this.
Who's there? Who are you?
Me? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? The world is trembling, mate. It's trembling.
Trembling? You mean the earth tremors?
Tremors? Tremors! Tremors!
This place,
Whoa!
what is it?
I misclicked. I wanted to take the first.
It's a link! It's a link between what's above and what's below. Below, down there, in the depths. I've seen it. I've seen it, I tell you. See what's down there. Oh, and heard the sound.
Are you okay? Is someone holding you prisoner here?
You? Did you come from the depths? From down there, huh? From that damn darkness?
What do you mean, depths?
Depths! Bowels of the earth! Unlit hell! Hell! Hell!
What a creepy
This man,
guy.
whoever he is too insane to help me. But who is he? Why is he being kept in here?
The mad prisoner. A candle holder. Huh? So why would that be of any importance? Ugh. What's here? Another, oh, it looks dark inside. Another crazy dude? No. So can't I take the candle and this will be useful, alright? Oh, great, now I went in there. Was that a pillow or bed? There are some papers here. This handwriting. These are Mr. Field's notes, so this must be his jacket. Can I take it? There's a key in the pocket of his coat. There's nothing else to take. Oh god, I think I'm gonna have to do a whole lot of reading again now, huh? So this is Mr. Field's note, parts 4 of 4. Oh, let's see how much this is. Oh, that's not that much. Cool. No. Let's read then. July 29th, 2011. Lately, I have noticed some great changes in the behavior and appearance of Ivar. He looks, excuse me, he looks paler, speaks less, and this is getting increasingly worse. I first noticed these changes 2 weeks ago when he knocked at my door on a stormy night. He was all wet, but seemed unaware of this. When I invited him to come in, he hesitated at first, but then quickly came in. His hands were shaking so much that I thought that he had had a nervous breakdown. During the night, he didn't speak often, and when he did, it seemed like he talked under compulsion. His eyes were bloodshot, and he was sweating profusely. I asked him to stay in my house using the storm as an excuse, and he accepted without hesitation. When he previously came to visit me 3 nights before, he seemed normal, but I could see quite clearly that he wasn't listening to me, and he trembled whenever there was any loud noises caused by the storm. These tremblings did not seem to be caused by random, but more like the extreme uneasiness of a person constantly under threat. Whenever there were noises, it was very noticeable how his mood changed and fear enveloped him, and he would look around desperately. When I asked him if he had a problem, he said that there was nothing wrong, just tiredness, but it wasn't hard to see that he was on the brink of a breakdown. I haven't heard from him since that night. August 23rd, 2011. I don't know how to describe this, but lately some strange incidents have occurred, what a hint is available. Dude, let me read. Why a hint? But lately some strange incidents have occurred which have even made me look at myself suspiciously. Recently at night I have been hearing some unidentified hoarse screams, conversations, laughing, and gnawing sounds which I guess have been coming from the depths of that damned well under the house. At first most of these sounds were not clear enough to be distinguishable, and I thought that there were some animals, maybe rats, in the well. They might have gotten in through openings in the well, and this would also explain those gnawing sounds. I thought that there were rats in that well. Aren't rats found in places like that? Lately I hear these sounds more clearly, leaving me no doubt that some of them are human voices. I hear conversations, indescribably disgusting, malicious laughter, as if coming from the center of the earth, and many more sounds I cannot name that wake me up at night. Hoarse, gnawing sounds that are coming from far away are also becoming clearer. They are like thousands of disgusting simultaneous gnawing sounds from the depth, and they are getting increasingly closer to the surface. I sometimes find myself waiting silently, hardly breathing, in the dead of the night while trying to listen to the soft running noises or voices speaking. In addition to this, I feel the house itself is trembling more noticeably than it used to, and I hear the wooden planks creaking as a result of these tremors. If I hadn't heard all those damn noises, the speaking, laughter, and gnawing sounds, I might have thought that small earthquakes were causing those tremors, because Wellsmouth is in the highest level quake zone. But I am not even sure anymore as to whether the earthquakes of Wellsmouth are natural. Who knows what lies below the depth of the earth, which shudders with uneasiness. Oh boy. So, and what's with the hint here now? Search the cabin's interior. There may be some other documents, letters, to give you information about what to do next. Okay. Can I take the candle? Because it's quite dark. Oh, this... See, that's what I meant. It's so damn dark in here. Oh, damn it. Take the candle, please. Ah, right into the next room, huh? Oh, can I turn on some lights here? Is... Danger, high voltage. So why should I turn off the electricity? What is that gonna do? Whoa. Old rifles? What are these doing here? Maybe they're smugglers. So what was the use of me turning off that electricity there? Huh? Will that change anything with the locked doors? It's still locked, okay. Well, it might have been an electrical lock. Okay, so we checked those two rooms out. Are there more doors here? No. A kind of symbol apparently depicts an eye. Where have I seen this before? The eye symbol, isn't it the eye of Horus? Or at least kinda like it. It's locked. Oh wait, now I went back outside. Wasn't there another door to our... Oh, but that was locked as well, wasn't it? else in the dark? It's locked, of course. God, I really wish the screen was lighter or brighter. So, let's see. Did anything change up here? No. A blank piece of paper. I still have no clue why we found this stupid brush and why we can't. Whoops. Why we cannot use it on here. Come on. No, screw you. This won't work. Alright, so let's now search. And why is the music so damn loud again? Let's just brush everything. So is there still a thinner inside? Can we put the brush in there again? I need to try something else, okay. Oh wait. What Search the cabin's interior. There may be a key to open the safe in the underground galleries. What safe? The key that you found in the jacket may open a door in its owner's house. Oh. Well, let's go back upstairs because what was up there? Oh, right. Those locked things here. What was the last key that we found? Was it this one? Here. I need to try something else. Wait, we had a second key on here. Ah! There you go. Oh, hello. What is this? I may find a use for these sticks. They seem especially crafted for a certain purpose. 3 sticks, okay. What's with this glowing book here? Why can't I do anything with it? And that was it? I took the map, okay. What's here? Dear IB, I will... The music is so loud. I will try... Dear IB, I will try to write down completely all the information regarding to the strange disappearance of Mr. R, which I have learned directly from Mr. FV. I beseech you to send this mail to Mr. Kerwin too, because, as you know, I have to leave for Salele today. About 1 month ago, Mr. R had written a letter to Mr. FV, mentioning a police operation was being conducted in the area where he was living, and how he felt uncomfortable because of this event. According to what Mr. R said, police heard some unusual things, and because of this, they started their investigation in the suburbs. Some people have been arrested, but the reason for these arrests has not been announced publicly. In the successive days, Mr. FV got in touch with one of our police friends and got some information regarding the strange operations. According to our police connection, the investigation focused on two Gabonese sailors and what they had brought from some eastern Indian islands. Wait, I was not done yet. Wait, oh god, how many letters are there here? Mr. R tried to retrieve information regarding these Gabonese sailors. These sailors gave some objects from some eastern Indian islands where they often sailed with merchant ships to some unknown persons in the suburbs. Wait, what? That's a funny composed. No, wait, that's a funny construction. These sailors gave some objects. They gave the objects to some unknown persons in the suburbs. But the way it's structured is they sailed with merchant ships to some unknown persons in the suburbs. At a tavern called Knight's Head, he learned from an undependable source, from a drunk, that police seized one of those objects in the course of the investigation. According to the drunk, they had sold a very ancient parchment to someone named Legras and were paid very generously. Then these two had quit sailing and went back to their country, Gabon. That last object, the parchment, was very important and dangerous. Mr. R said all of this in his last letter to Mr. F.V., but after a month, when Mr. F.V. noticed that no replies to his letters had been coming from Mr. R., he wanted to visit him personally. When he arrived at his house, there was no trace of Mr. R. That is all that Mr. F.V. told me. He is now residing at Mr. R.'s place and waiting for further orders. I have sent a letter to Mr. F.V. telling him to contact you, and I hope that he will visit you soon. Your servant, Z, or Zai. Good grief, so was that the first letter then? Yeah. That was the first, then what's here? Oh great, now I have to find clues in this. Okay, just 2 pages. My old friend, you may be worried because you haven't heard from me for some time, but I can assure you that you will be surprised when you see the things that I have found. In the package that I have sent you, I have added all of the copies of my discoveries together with the notes about what I have written. It is very noticeable that they are very ancient, but still, I think that they were copied from an even more ancient source. The drawings on the 4th parchment seem particularly attractive and confusing. They may seem meaningless at first, but when you inspect the notes that I have added, they will be clearer. I think that the sign with an Ouroboros around it serves as a key or source for the others. What's an Ouroboros? I heard the word before, but I have no clue what it was. And I still cannot understand the meaning of the diagram on which the familiar celestial bodies are shown in strange locations. If you could find any clues about these matters, please let me know. Even if I wanted to talk about these things excessively, I have to stop here for now. I have to travel shortly, and I won't return for 1 month, hence you will not be hearing from me during that time. I think that I will be back at the latest on 28/11/2011. The time is getting closer, and thus these things will start to become more complex. P.S. I think that there is a connection between my discoveries and the book you have sent, but it would be best to leave this until our next conversation, since I have not been able to examine it sufficiently. John D. Okay. Let me see. How about the notes? That's what just struck my eye first. That didn't ring a bell. Okay. Hello, darkness, my old friend. No. I have no famous sign. Survive many things. Maybe the things that I have found. That didn't ring a bell. The package. That didn't ring a bell. Oh. How about my discoveries? No. No, very ancient. No. The drawings? No. The fourth parchment? No. In the notes we had that on the Ouroboros? No. A key or source? Can I understand the meaning? The diagram? No. Celestial bodies? Clues? No, of course not. Travel? No. How about the date? This is someone's date of return to the residence, but who will return where? But that still wasn't the clue. Oh. The time is getting closer. To what? Someone's date of return to the no, but who will... Things will start to be more complex. What things? The book? Whoa. My mouse just jumped. That didn't... Oh, come on. How about John D? Who's John D? Oh, screw this. This is someone's... Who will return where? But why didn't he show me the damn clue? Come on, usually it shows me the clue when I go on this. So what? I fucking underlined everything. Yeah, no, this... come on. Here we go again. Oh, come on. Now, do I have to do everything? I just... No. Weird. Oh great, there goes my timer again. Oh, screw you. Brother. Oh, there's more clues. I hope you are alright. Happily, I want to declare to you that the EB problem has been solved. The little building in the garden is under our control now, and we've already started to examine it. Since we couldn't take that old fool's house in ordinary ways, we have used the last and the most direct solution. Now JD is residing there. I am sure that you will want to join him in his examination. To communicate with him, please use KD78GT8. And we have found a palanquin there? Palanquin? What is that? There, which contains some objects. We think that those objects are some kind of keys, but a further investigation is needed. We did not yet try those on the target location because, as you know, to enter some places without knowledge may be very dangerous. Regards, IB. Okay, so who's JD? And, nothing particularly interesting, really. EB then? EB? That's not a clue? I don't get this game. Or, well, what this game sees as clues. There's a weird combination here. It seems like an encrypted combination of numbers and letters. Is this an address? There, see, because when I press this, it gives me the... Oh well, no, it just did. It just gave me one then. Fine. Weird. Well, I wanted to underline EB, but you didn't. You don't see it as the problem there, I guess. Not the problem, the clue. Oh, well, let's not waste endless time here. Wait, we had that. Honorable IB, as told in the time bore, subsequent to a green-colored smoke, a dim flame was seen, but the mentioned face wasn't. I am not sure that I could read the prayers correctly when the waters have risen, and I am not certain about the part that I believe is to be said when the moon is at the right location. In a short time, I believe that I can report to you the results of my latest research. The G, or DEG. Okay. What are these 3 sticks? No, encrypted combination. Any hints? What's this here? Wait. The map. Great. Well, okay. We still can't do anything with this thing here. Weird. So we checked out all those letters. Let's just see if we can unlock. Which was the here? This was the key. I don't think I can use this here. Okay, let's just see if this key maybe goes for both cabinets. Okay. Please don't. Oh, there's another key. All right. What's this one for? A key I took from the cabinet in the loft of the cabin. Oh. Using the marker and the old maps is a great way to find the places, but the condition of the maps is deteriorating rapidly. To avoid any further damage to them, the maps have been placed in a special cabinet for storage. We have discovered a lot of places by using them, and our research continues. The most important place we have found is the ancient cemetery that hides the tombs we have long sought after. The ruins that were found 350 to 400 meters from there lead me to believe that this place was an ancient settlement. Perhaps the ruins were once a town that belonged to the folk called Iather, however they're pronounced, we had those before, that lived on Northwood Mountain long ago. Mr. Kerwin will start searching this place within a few days. A half-full inkwell. Should we dip the paintbrush in there? Oh, hello. I've covered the brush with ink. Alright. So maybe now we can run it over that blank piece of paper, but first we have to read a dozen more. I've begun to examine the special wooden sculptures that Mr. Kerwin obtained from Africa. These identical wooden sculptures have a hidden compartment in them which is protected by some kind of locking mechanism that I haven't yet been able to figure out, apart from one that I opened easily. I don't know what these are meant to contain. I've also seen firsthand one of these sculptures in one of the places that we discovered with the aid of the maps. These sculptures are extremely important. Inside the one that I opened, I found various kinds of leaves and an eyeless dead insect, which I couldn't identify. Having no eyes, it made me think that it is a species of insect that lives in Having no eyes, it made me think that it what is wrong? Having no eyes, it made me think that it is a species of insect that lives its entire life in dark and deep caves where no sunlight ever penetrates. I haven't figured out which plant or tree the leaves come from. Their smell is strong and very interesting. Since the same smell emanates from the other sculptures, which I couldn't get open, I assume that all of them contain the same items. Mr. Kerwin says that the purpose of these sculptures is to contain the Dwarsahe mixture. All of my research concerning the Dwarsahe mixture has not yielded satisfying results. This indicates that its preparation has been protected extremely well, or that knowledge of it has been passed on through oral traditions. In even the most ancient and comprehensive writings, hardly any information can be found about it. According to these writings, the mixture has a very potent effect on people. It's known that the mixture can induce altered states of consciousness. I believe it has additional effects because Dwarsahe is of critical importance to the soul metamorphosis doctrine. At the moment, I'm working on opening the locks of these sculptures without damaging them in any way. To do this, I'll need to understand the locking mechanisms. I believe I'll figure this out soon. Okay, wait, so this was... yeah. And this was... yeah. Ha. Well, okay then. Now I do have to go downstairs one last time to see if we can make anything visible. Where's the door? Or there? On that blank sheet of paper. If we go over it with ink. I don't think I can use this here. Are you kidding me? A blank piece of paper. No, well, fine then. I'm gonna end this episode here. My head is dizzy. Whoa. With all the things I read, and I have no clues what to do first, so I'm gonna have a cigarette and a break. Am I still in the picture? Like, maybe I'm cut off somewhere over here. Jeez. You know, I really do like the story of the game. I'm just a bit annoyed with everything around it, like the music being so loud again after I turned it down 5,000 times. I mean, it's nice music, but I don't want it to be, you know, drowning out my voice. I don't want to have to yell. And everything is so dark. It's so hard to see. I can't turn it brighter. And what else was... Something else pissed me... Oh yeah, that riddle. Or... Not the riddle. Yeah, finding the combination for that organizer thing. That kept me up nearly the whole night afterwards, because I was really trying to figure out how they got that number, and I still don't know. I have no clue. Those are the things, as I said, yeah, that kind of pissed me off. Apart from that, I really like the story. It's... Thematically, it's what I like, you know, mysteries and the occult and old objects with weird hallucinogenic drugs and whatnot, and I love that whole topic. I was very interested in all that for a time of my life. I forgot most of it already. I always forget old things, you know, when I check out other things. It's like that one episode of Married with Children where Kelly has to go on this game show, right? And when Bud feeds her all the sports knowledge, you can see how it goes in one ear, in one ear, and on the other ear all her other knowledge leaves. And then whenever she learns something new, one old piece of knowledge is replaced. And then it's when she gets to the show, she rubs the buzzer, and the game show host tells her, you know, press the buzzer, don't rub it, and she loses one crucial information. The last question: who scored 4 touchdowns in one game? And her answer is, you know, push the buzzer, don't rub it. And that's me in a nutshell. But that has nothing to do with the game anymore. How did I get there? Never mind. I'm just late. I'm tired. You guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you are having at least a bit of fun, despite me having such a hard time playing this game. As I said, yeah, I do like it. It's just little things, but we'll get through that, I hope. So, yeah, have a great day, great night, and hope to see you in the next episode, okay? Bye!